And I am going to give it to you, Brian, to tell me about your experience.
All right, Brian. I'm Brian, and I'm a grateful addict in recovery. And my sobriety date is January 26th, 2017. My dad had brought me to the Safe Station on the top of Main Street, Amherst Street, and my life changed immediately. My dad rang the buzzer. He's like, "Can you help my son?" Immediately, 6 or 7 firefighters came to my aid. I was crying, didn't really feel well. I was immediately in detox. And I felt a relief when they came to my aid. I felt like a new person almost. And I didn't really feel that pain in that detox. I just felt relief. And I'm very grateful to be here today, because if it wasn't for the Safe Station or Harbor Homes or Keystone, I probably wouldn't be here speaking today. And I'm very grateful. I've changed my way of life today and a better outcome of my future. It's just been so real. I showed up there at the Safe Station, and they immediately took my vital signs, open hands. I even hugged all the firefighters because I didn't know what to do. I was scared, and they immediately took my blood pressure. They asked me what I was using. I was using heroin, and it was really tough for me. I thought I was going to get arrested because I had all my stuff on me. I was like, am I going to get arrested? They're like, no. And I'm like, okay, good. So I felt relieved. And my dad, the look on his face, because he brought me there, and it was just the faith in his eyes, just like, was finally he got it. Because he always told me about the Safe Station. I never wanted to listen. I was always scared to ask for help. I was really scared to ask for help, and I didn't want to go through the detox again, because this is my second time doing this. And the first time I thought 28 days, you're over. No, my sobriety continues forever, because if I go back out there, this is my last chance. So I showed up at the Safe Station. It was about 11 o'clock in the morning. Immediately, 10 minutes after they took my vital signs, 2 gentlemen picked me up in a pickup truck, and my dad was like, "It's all right, Brian, these guys are gonna help you out." And I felt safe. I really did. I'm like, I'm finally doing this. This is great. They took me to Harbor Homes, and that's where I met Roxy. My dad, I was very, very sick. I was shaking. I was throwing up in the bathroom. Roxy was helping my dad to fill out the application as quick as possible, because I was going through immediate detox. And I know how that feels, because I've done it in jail, and it's not fun, but it's a lot easier here than jail, I'll tell you that. Completely helped me out. Roxy was very helpful, trying to calm my dad down, calm me down. And we got through the paperwork, and she was right there telling me everything was going to be okay. And I trusted her. I really did. And like they say, these doors are always unlocked. You can leave whenever you want, but I knew I couldn't leave here. I didn't want to leave here, because I really felt like I was wanted. I didn't get pushed away. I didn't get talked down on just because I was an addict, you know? And that felt really comforting. It's really comfortable to know that people really care about addicts today. And this program is amazing. And Roxy led me downstairs to where the 11 beds are, and Roxy said, everything's going to be okay. We'll check up on you. And I was going through rough times down there, but they gave me muscle relaxers and clotidine to help with the detox. And it was rough sleeping at night, but I knew what I had to do to get through this. It was only a week. I was down there for a week, and Roxy really pushed me through to get me to the next level. And she was always coming to check up on me. The nurses are here amazing. It's like they're all moms to me. Like, they always, like, every time I come here for appointments, I see them, they're like, "Brian, you look so good." I gained 60 pounds in 2 months. That's a pound a day. I'm 91 days clean today. And this is the longest sobriety I've had in 18 years. My life became unmanageable when I was the age of 15, just started with weed, and weed can lead up to different drugs, and it has. And when I left the respite center here, I was informed that I was going to Keystone. I was scared. Never been to Keystone before, so I didn't know what the outcome was going to be. So Roxy said everything's going to be okay. You'll do fine. You'll see people that you probably know there. And John came to come pick me up from Keystone, and I felt welcomed right away. He's like, "You want to smoke a cigarette? Go ahead." I'm like, "Yeah, it's been down here a week." So I did that, and then I was on my way to my new life. My new life was beginning. I finished the 28-day program at Keystone. I wanted to further my recovery. Keystone, the staff and everybody are amazing. The food is great. The staff is great. They feed you really well. And they're just, it's so opening. Like, I don't even want to leave. Like, I love it there. And these people grow on you, and we grow on them too. And it's just like they have activities for us. They give us smoke breaks, and some people don't, and they really care about you and your well-being. It's really clean there, and they give us chores to do every week just to keep us busy. I'm always volunteering, and if it wasn't for all these people, more than I can name, then I wouldn't be here today. And like, I'm just so proud to represent and be up here and speak today and share my experience, because it's real, and I feel way better than I had 3 months ago. And I believe in myself. I believe in the program, and it's awesome. Like, Alex is always there for me at Keystone. She always gives me a smile. I ask her how she's doing all the time in the hallways, and she sees a brighter person in me. Like, I weighed 160 when I first went there. I weigh 225 now. That's a healthy Brian, and I love it. I try to keep myself busy. I go to meetings every day. I try to every night, and with the meetings and the program there, they teach you about the tools you can use in the future. I haven't filled up that tool belt yet, but I have. It's pretty much full, and I have the tools to go out there that will cause triggers. I know what to do. I'm always around when I'm downtown by myself. I always have a meeting that I'm around, because they tell you this. They tell you what you can do, what you can expect. And now I'm in the 3-month program. I am very grateful to be in the 3-month program. I get to go out, and they trust me out there, and I trust myself, and that's a big part, because Nashua is where I was doing my thing. And today I care about my kids, I care about Keystone, I care about my family, and it's tremendous of how much hurt I put out there, but I'm so willing to rebuild those bridges today with this program. And the thing is my dad went back once he drove me followed me here. He went back to the firehouse and thanked every one of those firefighters and said, "My son's my hero. Thank you for saving his life." And whenever I hear that from my dad, like, I can go out there and do activities with him today. Like, I can go out and celebrate his birthday, and we can go bowling. And I used to never be able to do that. I would always have to use to do that. And I'm grateful that I can go to sleep at night and wake up with a bright outlook, and where I'm living right now, I love it. I completely do. It's sad to see people go. I'm always curious of how they're doing. Some don't make it, and some do. and it's real because this addiction wants us dead, and it's not going to kill me though. You know, I've already been there. I've hit rock bottom, and I can't go back to that place. So, and I won't. But I signed up for the 6-month program. I'm really grateful for Keystone, like I said, and my discharge date is June 2nd, but I'm looking at Rise Above and the Gatehouse to further my sobriety because I'm never done. I don't want to be done because I never want to go back. And I can't thank Nashua and the state of New Hampshire for these programs that have given me another chance at life. Because, like I said, I want to be back with my kids one day. I can send them money today that I haven't been able to do in a long, long time. They actually got it yesterday for their birthday. I sent them $200. And if I had that money in my pocket 3 months ago, I would have been down, you know. And I'm just glad I can hold on to money and buy things I need today. And I share, and I give to other people. That's the Brian that people expect. And it really feels good, and I just can't thank them enough. And if I left anybody out, I'm sorry, but I really do thank everybody that's helped me out, Keystone, Harbor Homes, and the Safe Station, because it all started at the Safe Station, but I'm glad for these other programs too. And that's my experience, and I'm very grateful to be here today. Thank you very much.
I told you that would be the best part of today.